Good evening and welcome to episode 19 of season 9 of Factory Town Pipe Mania, where we built this yesterday. No, not yesterday. Last episode. It wasn't yesterday. It was several days ago. We built this last episode and it's not working. And it's not working because I broke it without realizing. Menno, thank you very much for pointing out in the comments that these pipes here with the water are actually blocked. Because even though you can run pipes through blocks, they don't work. They stop working. They are blocked. These have no water. Everything is bad. Boo. So we've got to remove them. Which is awkward because I don't think I can without removing. Yeah. So I've got to get in here somehow. That, there we go. And then we've got to come up. And conveniently, actually, let's change it that way. It will let me connect directly into the side of the building. That's cool. Thank you very much for letting me do that game. Now, can you do it? That's the question. Can I even get in there to do it? I don't think I can. This one's really awkward because of how we built things. Yeah, can. Oh, there we go. Now they're getting water. Awesome. There we go. So now the system will be working. Yeah, so that's getting water, which means this is going to be getting stuff. This is going to be getting stuff. This is going to be getting stuff. Which means this, which means that, which means the other. And these are full anyway because it was working for a brief period beforehand anyway. So this is all good, and we are making 3 of these, which is fantastic. And 3 of them can support 24, 25 houses, 25 and a bit houses. So we need more because we currently have 46 houses, and we're going to probably have more in the future. So we need to duplicate this. And I'm going to duplicate it next door here. Because putting it the other side is going to be really awkward to do. Like really, really awkward to do. Because I'd have to flip some buildings for that. And this, I don't think, supports... What does this use? This uses 2 every 8 seconds. And this makes 2 every 2 seconds. 2, 4, 6. In 8 seconds it supports 4. So we'd have to speed that up to get more to it, which we're going to have to do anyway because we're going to double this up over here. But flipping it, I mean, is doable. And then up here and we could also reach off here, and we could have this split both ways, and then go. I'm not sure on whether splitters work that way or not. I'm kind of talking to myself, and you're probably thinking, what do you mean splitters not work this way? What do you mean? What do you mean? Well, let me show you. Let's move this out of the way over here. Let's remove this and remove that there. Now, we built this way. And what we can do is we can flatten this out and build over this side as well. I think we'll do that. Let's try and flatten it out. Not going to be flatten out underneath there. That's fine, doesn't need to. But we do need to flatten this out because there's going to be buildings on top of it. Doodle-doo. Leave the mountains in place. Background edges. And I want to kind of make the edges a bit more square rather than rounded, so we will come right up to the edge and square off. So instead of getting stuff like this, it will come like that. So if I'm massive here, you see the green area? The green area obviously has a slide down, so if we do that, then there you go. We get lovely square edges on our build, which makes life easier for putting platforms out. Like so. There, bottom. And here. Boom, boom. Just basically going around the edge. Can't do that because of that one. Oop. Okay. So we want to double duplicate this out, which means we're going to have to build other things as well. I'll put them down there. Don't want them down there. Up here. So we're going to have to build a platform out on this side here, and I'm not sure how far I want to go with it. It also means we're going to have to redo pipes and things, which is not so bad actually. A lot of the pipes will be okay. I mean, no, we're gonna mirror it. We're gonna mirror it because I want to unpause the game so that we can actually get some more wood in, because we're gonna need it. I don't know how far we have to go. Let's see. Let's figure out how far we have to go so we're not spending too much on the effort. So from the center, which is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20. We need to go 20 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. There. Awesome. Not exactly going to work for our water, but we can fix that. Let's build this here. Ooh. Ah. We've got crystals underneath there we need to use as well. Doo-doo. Come on, mouse. Come on. There we go. Right. Okay. So we're full. Awesome. Right. So we basically want to copy all of this and flip it around. So one thing I want to do first and foremost is grab all of these and move them. And I don't know if it's going to let me move them. This is okay. Boom, move them to there. So that's in the center now. So now we can come off this side from here, which is awesome. We'll do things that way. This I was talking about here. I was talking about whether the way it lets you do things, whether a splitter lets you do the things, and I got distracted and went off and did something else. But it's fine, don't worry. What I was gonna suggest here was putting this like in front of here, because you can change some things. With splitters, so right, let me go here. So we're going to split this off two ways. So right now it's going to go straight on first, then left, then right. And we do not want it to go straight on first, because we are going to have a straight on here. The straight on is not going to go anywhere because apparently that is too high. Yep, that is too high. Okay. So what we'll do, not delete the barn, we'll move the barn, lower this down to this. And the order's not mind being moved around and things. And do not know what happened there. Flatten that back down. Don't want that. That was weird. Let's move the barn back here. And we're going to have a straight on into the barn. Now I want to put a splitter here so it splits evenly left and right. And then, if there's nothing else to do, it goes straight on. Now what you can do here is you can change how this system works for the way. I don't think I've explained splitters yet this series, so let's come to I've explained the ratios, explained left, right, and left, and how that works, and you can change numbers of where things go. So if I was to say and set the front one to 0, I think we've done this already. That doesn't work. I don't believe it works. So it will go left, it will go right, and it won't send any forward. So here we go, left, right, boom, and then it stops. Okay. So what you can do is you can set this to actually say, hey, would you send like 100 left, then 100 right, and then 1 forward. And that will send 100 this way and 100 that way, and then 1 will go forward. So if I actually turn the camera like this, then it lines up with this here. So the upwards it will send to go 100, then it will go 1 forward, then it will go right 100. Now, because it's set to bypass, this means that if it can't send 100 left, it will ignore that and move on to the next one. Now, if it backs up, it will just skip that and move to the next one. So it send 1 forward, and then it will send 100 right. So if it can't send any left or any right because they're backed up, it will send them all forward, because it's just going to skip these and always go forward. This does have a bit of a problem, however, with the fact that it's going to basically say, hey, 100 needs to go this side, so if this side starts running heavily, the other side is going to run out. The better way to do this would probably be to actually just have 2 lines come off the forester. But I want to give this one a test. So here we go. So, boom, that's going to work there. And it's going left, doing the thing here. If I extend this out a little bit more, we can see it now sends loads right, and then some left, and some right. So it's not evenly going left, right, left, right, left, forward, right, left, forward, right. It's going 100 left, backing up, skipping, going forward, backing up, skipping, going right, backing up, skipping, and moving on. That's how it goes. If these all start running at heavy demand, it will cause problems with this one getting supply first over the other one, so we might have to look at it in the future, but I think that's going to work for us pretty well. So we're going to go with that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Then we're going to move some things around, jiggle it about a bit, because you can't flip things in this game. No, there's no flip. But I think that should be fine. We may have to figure out some platforms here. In fact, we are definitely going to figure out some platforms. I want to say there, that seems wrong. No, that is correct. It just looks weird because of the way they're shading. Okay. Then we want to flatten down. We don't need to flatten down that. No, it's going to let me flatten down that because that doesn't actually come out this far. That does not seem big enough. That does not seem big enough to me. We'll find out. We'll find out. So we're going to copy this in sections. Because I don't want to copy the floor, because that's going to make life real pain in the backside for us. So we're going to put in a scaffold block. And then we will copy using the select tool blocks from here. Now we can use the column block here, because I've noticed the column block... No, it is selecting things below it. I thought the column block only worked to the height it was at, but it's not. So we do want to use the select block. And I'm going to change it. We're going to go this way. We're going to copy everything up to there. We're going to press tab to switch it to up mode. We're going to go up. And we're going to copy. Come over here. And paste it. Here. Now we can't flip it. There is no flip option. We can rotate it, but there's no flip. So we can't flip it at all. So I've got to just paste it down, which means it's not going to be a perfect mirror unless we move things around. So we did. I want to go one more. I want to go one more, but it won't let me do that because of the block. Okay. Let's add more onto this one then, because I want to have it mirrored. I really do want to have it mirrored. So it might be easy to just copy paste stuff, if I'm honest with you, over there and then redo things, but especially because we've got all these things going in here. Let's just copy paste stuff. That's going to be so much easier, isn't it? So if I copy it, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and hold Control, just click, click, and click. We know all these are the same. It doesn't copy the workers, so we need to apply the workers. But that's okay. That's not a problem. So yeah, I think this is going to be the better way of doing it. These go here. Oh, boom. They will have 2 workers in the midge as well. 2, do, doop, like that. Then we copy these ones, and they are lined up like that. 1, 2. They will have one worker. Okay. And then what we can do is we can come in here with this here. Basically copy that, and I think this is used in many places. So we're going to take this and we're going to go page up. Can't go page up, and I don't know why. I don't know why sometimes it lets me copy it, other times it doesn't let me copy it where I can move it. There you go. Now I can move it page. That's weird. Very weird. Not quite sure why it doesn't. Okay. So there's that there. I want to have that again. That must go down here as well. Oop. Okay. The trees should come along. Right, that's been good. That. So there's trees attached. That's fine. We want to have a split here for the wool. Can we get over the top of that there? Yeah, we can go through it. Comes to here. Go down into there. That should be there. Okay. And then what we want to have is the pipe on the floor. Can't actually attack because oh, there we go. Oop. Oop. And whoa, nope, wrong. Oop. And then you, and that should be a carbon copy of that. Yep. Some of these got ground connections because they're on the ground. These ones don't because they're on platforms. That's fine. Okay. So this should all be working exactly perfectly. Apart from the well thing. We need the well thing. What do we need? We need one every... It's going to be 3 seconds, isn't it? One every 3 seconds. We need 4 every 6. So yeah, it's going to be 1 water every 3 seconds, which we can't get from a standard well. Because a standard well does not produce 1 every 3 seconds. It produces 1 every 2 oh, hold on. No, if we want every 3, that's fine. That's fine. That's enough. That's enough. Okay. So we're going to put some wells in, but we can't put them underground because obviously there's no underground down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them down here on the beach. I'm going to do this, and we're going to put in 3 wells on the beach, so they're getting exactly the same as the other one. And then we're just going to go underground, and we're going to move the Omnipipes this way. And that is important. I will be right back. Okay, so one distraction later, we are back. What are we doing? Oh, pipes. Pipes for the wells. Let's connect the wells to the lumber mill so they actually have water. There we go. Okay, so there's this stuff here. Job a good. This is not centered. It's not centered. Why is this not centered? Why would I do such a thing? Who made me do that? I don't know. Right, let's just grab it all. Then we'll just move it. Hopefully we can move it. Yes, we can. Awesome. Just need to go over 1. And that's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's that done there. Righty do. So do this here. 1, 2, 3. these had the yellow coin boosters. And we'll copy the pipe system in a moment. We want the laboratories directly in front of them. 3. And the laboratories not have any boosters at all. We want 3 of these. Offset. So, can't afford, we need more stone. Okay. Okay, we'll do the stone. Right. So, let's unpause the game. Get it doing anything here. So, we just want to basically copy. Yeah, we can copy this. It's all the same thing. And we'll put it here. And then page up and put it there. Like that. Go. And view will come out, come along, come out. Go. In there. View come out along here. Right, let's do that. Up on. There we go. Come out and along. Boop. Boop and boop. There we go. And then we just copy, paste, copy, paste. There we go. Coal and iron being done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Now these go here, here, and here. Okay. And have the same setup, so we can just yoink this one again. Just copy this. Oop, and paste it there. And then same again. We don't do that. We come out of there, go to here, and go to the bottom one. We go up the one. Come out. Go to there. And paste. There we go. You'll get what you need. Awesome. Right. Let's just connect up these. So 3. And then we need to connect them up to the workshops behind. Okay. Nice and easy. We have machine shops. Bump, bump, bump. What I didn't do is check the workers on this. One worker with coin boosters. You need coin boosters. Boost, boost, boost. And you have 2 workers. Worker. Okay. Not sure why I left a free gap there, but fine. Makes no real difference. And then we want to go 1, 2, 3. They're all in the wrong place. Again, doesn't really make any difference, but better for my brain. Bump, da bump, ba dump. This wants to come out here. Forward one split. I'm just going to build this. It's easier for my brain. Put a splitter there, and we've got a splitter there, so it evens out in the 2. And then all we want to do is finally actually let that come out the correct direction. It wasn't doing the thing. Boop. Boop. that should be it. Unpause, go, do your thing. There we go. And now, these should be producing enough to keep everything going. And everything should be fantastic and wonderful and brilliant, and there can be much rejoicing. So we're going to actually put a bar in the center, and we're going to have all these output into said bar. So I'm going to move the signpost to be back in between the. We're going to run copy this connector, and we're just going to go paste, 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 paste. There we go. And that should be fine because these only create one every 8 seconds. So one Omnipipe should be well enough to keep up with them doing their thing. So there we go. And then we have this, which needs to go over to the school right here. And conveniently, there is some ground just in front of it that we can use to hide the pipe underground. So let's do that. Let's just square this mountain off because we can. In fact, we might lower it down. Now I think of it, lower it down. Boop, 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 boop. There. Awesome. Awesome. And then we'll run a pipe off of it to here. We will grab a Omni connector and change it to be the none connection. So we go click. We go underground, and then we can drag from here all the way along to our school, which is here. So we're actually going to come along and plug into that there. And there is industrial knowledge done, and that should be enough to supply our entire area, the entire town, with knowledge book, which should give us a lovely boost to happiness, which would be fantastic. See, bum, 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 bum. See that number, the linked houses, happiness going up. Doop, 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 doop. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. There we go. They do a little bit of balancing. Obviously, some of them are getting the nature books, which we haven't done yet. We will do the nature books. That's going to be probably next episode, and that's going to probably be here. Yeah. So I just need to check that everything is actually being supplied okay. Because it may not be. We didn't split this evenly here. Problem number one. Let's split that evenly there. That will help. That will stop any of these running out of wool. All the other pipes look like they're full. Nothing looks as if it's running out of goods. You are kind of running out of fuel. You're out of fuel. Yes, of course you're out of fuel. Ha ha ha. Because some idiot moved you without reconnecting the fuel system. There we go. Put on. Now remember, fuel, coal is worth 4 fuel, so it's 4 times more powerful than the iron. So when it says it needs 2 iron and 2 coal, 2 fuel, it actually needs half a coal and 2 iron. So having only one coal stored, it's fine. It won't be a problem at all. It means most of these should have probably run out of fuel. So at least the new one should have probably run. But they're getting there now. So that'll be going again. So this would be good, which means this will be good. You are not producing enough for all these here. So you need to increase your oomph, don't you? Because you're not producing enough steam pipe. No. You produce... In 8 seconds, you produce 8. And in 8 seconds, we use 2, 4, 6, 12. So we need to increase you... 1 worker? Would that be enough? Or maybe a coin boost would make more sense here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. 2 divided by 1.5 is 1.33 times 8 means we were producing 10 in 8 seconds. That's not enough. That's not enough. But if we do 2, then that means we're producing 2, 4, 6, 8. We're producing 1 a second then, aren't we? So in 8 seconds, we'll produce 16 of them. That can't be right. No, that can't be right. Hang on, that can't be right. If it's 1.5, that can't be right. It'd be 2 times 1.5, you idiot. And then times it by 8, not divide by 8, times it by 8. Yeah, so 1.5 divided by 2 times 8 times 2 makes 12. So yeah, this is making 12. This is fine. However, it's not getting enough iron now. It needs 1 iron every 1.5 seconds rather than every... You were never producing enough iron, were you? Oh, you got a coin booster. 3. Let's increase the coin boosters. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. So you're getting one iron a second, which means you will back up. The good thing about coin boosters over workers is that when the thing backs up, the coin boosters just don't get used. They just stop working. Whereas if you add workers to it, the workers are still in there doing nothing, so your worker force is still being used. This is not getting enough iron now. This is not getting enough iron. This is getting enough iron, kind of, but this is not right. What's happening here? What's wrong with you? Well, do you know what? You need coin boosters added to you, and we're going to crank the number. There we go. Now you are actually producing more iron from this coal mine than an Omnipipe can deal with. That is an Omnipipe flat out. I believe the work speed. I mean, this is 20. So this is producing 4 divided by 20. Every 0.2 of a second is producing 1 iron. Every 0.2 of a second. I believe we bring it down. Is it 18? No, 17. $15. 15 seems to be the exact number. If I drop it down to 14, this will probably start dropping. 19, 20, 19, yeah, 19, that's 18 here. If I put it to 15, I think this stays stable. So an Omnipipe at standard is 15. So 4 divided by 15 it's 2.66 a second. So it's every 0.266 seconds a Omnipipe grabs. But that is dependent on your frame rate as well. I've had them skip things to do things differently there. So there we go. So a single Omnipipe can deal with 15 work units for iron, which is a set of 4 work units. So that's pulling 1 every 0.266 seconds. Which means it is pulling 2.66 iron ore a second. So yeah, that's an Omnipipe flat out. Absolutely blasting. And I don't think that's enough. Nope, doesn't look to be it. This is doing okay. This is out. This is out. So we need more. We're going to need a second Omnipipe for this, I reckon. And then we're going to crank the numbers even higher. Okay. We could tap into this iron mine as well. I'm kind of worried about... we throw that all the way up. That's running way faster than anything can move and do things here, so 2 pipes are fine with that. You can't speed these up any further than this unless you add happiness bonus to them. I've never seen a mine deal with 2 Omnipipes. Not an iron mine. A stone mine might be able to. Coal is 4 seconds. The reason a stone mine might be able to is because stone is still 4 seconds, but it's 2 every 4 seconds. So it's like producing twice the amount an iron mine is. So that can do that. But you've run out of iron as well, so we need to crank your numbers as well. Let's add boosters to you and put 5 in there. See whether this is enough to supply all of those. I could figure out the exact numbers what we require. 2 every 3 seconds. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 every 3 seconds. 12 every 3 seconds. It's going to be, I need 4 a second. And you are going to get 4 seconds, I need to go to 2.55. 2.5 even. 2.5 seconds, which isn't doable. On one mine. Not doable. Even if I crank this up to full whack, like this, so we're getting 20 a second, or 20 work units per second. You take 20, you divide it by 4. Sorry, you take 4 work units and you divide it by the 20 we're producing. That's 0.2. Actually, no, that is 0.2, so that's enough. That's enough. This should be enough to supply both of these here. But of course, the pipe can't deal with it. The pipe can't deal with it. So we'll fix that by dragging a new pipe to there. There we go. That should fix that there. So that means that these are the same. These are requiring 12 plus whatever this is doing. So 12, and this is running at 1 a second, which means this needs 2 ore per second. So that's 12 every 3 seconds, which is 4 a second. And this is 6 a second, which is more than I think this can do, even at full speed. I don't think we can do that. So we might have to actually have this back one feeding this front one. But the way I want to do that is through these pipes. So I'm going to do this. No. You are input only. Okay, we don't want to output from this one. We just want to input only. Okay. And then when this barn fills up, which it will do eventually by the looks of it, will eventually fill up and back up. This single line can then also feed this one. And I can do the same here. I can just do that and then change this to be an input only. So there's no output, so it's not dragging anything out of this one. So both these lines, when this is backed up, will then feed this line here. So it's putting 2 into 1, but it should be fine because the amount we're using here is kind of, low on this. We need to get this to 2.5. Which I can't figure out exactly what we need to do it there. So to get it to 2.5, it's 4 divided by 20, 0.2. So 4 divided by 16. There you go. It's 2.5. That was a good guess. So we have to drop that down to there, and then that's supplying exactly what this needs. So by adding the extra workers to there, or yellow coin boosters to there, we're fine. Now, is our coin boosters doing okay? How are we doing for money? We are producing 125, and we're using 98. Over the last 5 seconds, let's drag it out to 30 seconds. So we are producing more coins than we're getting in, which is fine. We can also later on start selling more things for yellow coins. So we're okay. We're okay. We're good for that. I think we're good for that. So there you go. So this is filled up now. Hold on. And now because this is filled up, this is going to start getting extra from this one. It's not going to be often. Just every now and then it's going to get some extra ones. But maybe that'll be enough to catch up with it. I don't know. Yes, it does look it. It does look as if these are starting to back up. Look, the line's starting to back up. And then when one line backs up, obviously the other one can get a better feed. So everything will be awesome. Yay! And this can all run at speed, hopefully. Right now you're running out of pipes. You run out of pipes because you... Did I get my numbers wrong here? Did I get my numbers wrong here? Actually, none of you are waiting, are you? No, none of you are waiting for pipes. So I think you're just getting pipes at the correct time. Yeah, 1.12 would be 12. 1.5 is 12. And we require 12 every 8 seconds. So, yeah. I suppose we could speed this up like this. Just to try and get a bit of a backlog going. Fine. Again, doesn't matter if we have a backlog. It's all good. Because when we have a backlog of stuff, it means things come to an end. Workers are kind of wasted if you have backlogs. So you don't really want to add workers to things. But workers, we need to add 0.5 to some places. If we're going to run this at 2, excuse me, hiccups, we might as well turn that off and add a red coin. That makes sense. If we're going to add 1, if we're going to add 0.5 to something, add a worker. If we need to add 1 to something, add a coin. That makes more sense. So there we go. And then the coins, we can use the coins to speed up production. And then if the thing backs up, the coins just don't get used. And that's fine. Our red coin production is doing fantastically well. We've only just started using it. Awesome. And that should start backing up here, which is awesome, which means you're backing up here, which means you're going down here, which means now, if we look at our happiness, in fact, if we double click the school and look at our happiness here, industrial knowledge should be 100%, and natural supply is quite low, because it's a bit weird. The numbers are a bit weird here. They get, the happiness is way, way longer. Yeah, the happiness is 120 seconds, but the consumption time is 20, so the actual consumption time is going to be really low because they can keep happiness for a time. We are getting industrial volume 1s in as well from over here. We'll cut that off later on. Awesome. Okay. So a bit of balancing, a bit of trickery, a bit of hitting the limits of mines. So this is why you need multiple mines going on. We will have to do some deep mining over here as well at some point, but we're going to need more pickaxes. Pickaxes are definitely something we've made, but we aren't storing. I can't afford. We need more rails as well. Okay, we're going to need rails. Right, that's fine. But we're getting industrial research, which is good, because industrial research allows us to do nothing else right now. But maybe in the future it will. But it's happiness. It's happiness, and we're going for happiness. So, yay, another happiness category complete. So we shall leave this, and we shall come back next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.